So YouTube, Pewsily back again. I figured I'd bring you an update that I've got going with Karakuri build because I tested them on Saturday and I scrubbed out badly. Just quickly want to say though, for all you Americans out there who don't believe that England is always raining, there you go. It's always raining. But yeah, here we go. This one is a Karakuri-Machina-Plant because I tried pure Karakuri. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but I reckon this Machina-Plant is just... it's retarded. Basically, it just revolves around Spore, and Spore's, like with this type of deck, it's completely broken. But I'll run you through the deck list and show you how it works, because I first saw this deck list on Shriek and couldn't for the life of me work out what the hell it was supposed to do. And then when I did work it out, I tested it and it's horrendously broken. So you obviously start off with your machine a bit. This is just obviously your fortress. He's a good beater, of course, pretty cool effect. Easily searchable with Gearframe, but what's key is that he's level 7 and he's a machine. So to get into Burei and Bureido, it needs to be machine non-tuners, and because this guy's level 7, you can synchro into them really easily with level 1 tuners. And then that gets you Bureido. So you've got him and of course 3 Gearframes to search him out. So there we go, 3 Gearframes and 3 fortresses, and then we get onto the Karakuri bit. 3 ninja, level 4 machine, nice effect, all good. And then double hyper, again level 4 machine, big beat stick, that's what you use him for, and to get draws off of Bureido during the end phase. I always call this guy Giant Rat with a barrel on his back. Again, level 4 machine, so just massive access to Bureido and draw power and more special summoning while keeping field presence, so he's cool. And then level 4 machine tuner, so just in case the plant engine isn't ready and isn't set up, you've got this guy instead. So set this turn 1, get another one, then summon that's Bureido, and you go from there. I've dropped down to 2 Strategists because with the plant build it focuses so much more on level 4s. You use this guy to get out just the random 1 Bureido, then get Glow Up Bulb, and the random 1 Burei, the Shogun, then use a Glow Up Bulb to turn that into Steel Shogun. And onto the plant bit, this is where it starts to get complicated. So you've got just 4 plants. You can tech in Dandelion if you want, because then you've got the option of going into a jiggery formula synchron with these 2. But 2 lone fires, 1 glow up bulb, 1 spore. These 2, obviously just search these 2 nice and quickly to the field. Like I said, I'll show you how it all works in a second. Onto the spells, you just got some generic back row hate, because I found while I was testing it, it shouldn't be as bad this time, but when I was testing it on Saturday, just really bad hands with like no monsters, and I got Dark Hold in every single game, which is just bad luck. So Dark Hold, staple, limiter is sorry, it's basically quite broken, but there we go. And triple Book of Moon, nice expensive super rare Book of Moons, and 1 proxy because I couldn't find any. This is supposed to be a 1-for-1, so I spent like an hour looking through everything, couldn't find any, so I'll pick one up on Saturday. That's to get you Glow Up Bulb and Spore. On to the traps. This is basically God Says No. 3 Solemn Warnings and a Solemn Judgment. I haven't used Solemn Judgment in a long time, but yeah, it's nice to stop dark holes and all the crap that was annoying me on Saturday. 7 tools, because I picked up an Ultra one that looks sexy, and yeah, Mirror Force, Solemn Warning, etc, etc, Cauldron Haunted, and Mirror Force. So that's your 40 cards. Now you may be asking, how does it work? It's got some pretty explosive plays, so let's grab all the cards while I make a mess. Where are my plants? There they are. And my 1-for-1 proxy. Alright, just random. Alright, so you summon your Gearframe, get Fortress to your hand, 1 for 1, let's say you discard the watchdog because he's good in the graveyard because of ninja. Wow, making more mess than I am sense. Alright, so 1 for 1, discard watchdog, special summon spore. Alright, so you've got this on the field, this is in your hand. Discard any other machine, so this is the first one I grabbed, to special summon this guy. Fortress, I was going to call him Shogun then. The level 1 tuner, because the tuner doesn't have to be machine, any generic level 1 tuner. That's level 8, just going to put you into, yay, Steel Shogun, which then of course is going to special summon out a Karakuri from your deck. This is where it gets really interesting. You special summon Strategist. You don't go for level 4 to abuse with Spore. No, 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 no. You special summon this, turn him to defense, draw one off of this. Synchro, level 7 into the normal Shogun guy. Get out something else. Normally you'd have like a lone fire in the grave, but we don't, so let's just pretend we use Glow Up Bulb instead. You then mill 1 for Glow Up Bulb. This guy, by the way, will get you out, let's just say, where's a machine? He's got you out, this guy. So then these two make another Burei. So this is what you got so far. This Burei will then special summon something else, which can be a watchdog. These then go into Stardust. So there you go. You've got, oh, that is Stardust in case you, there you go, you can just about see him. Stardust, and two of these basically equate to unlimited draw power. So next turn, let's say you summon this dude, switch to defense, draw 2. But I don't think I've explained that very well, so yeah, if you use Lone Fire to go into Spore, you can then remove the Spore, so that's like sort of needs another turn to set up, so you sort of summon Gearframe to get Fortress and end your turn and hope Gearframe stays on the field. Then you special summon Fortress in your next turn, normal summon Lone Fire Blossom to get this, and then this and Fortress make a Bureido to get a you know, then you go from there, because then you can remove the Lone Fire from play to special summon this at level 4 and tune this with a level 4 that you special summon from the Bureido. So it's redonkulously explosive. You can I tested it last night and I did get 5 synchros. I can't remember how I got 5 synchros, but I got 5. I got 3 Bureidos, a Burei and a Stardust. So yes, it's absolutely hideous. Like I say, the plant engine takes a while to get your head around, but it revolves around turning your level 7s into level 8s. So that can turn Burei, so this guy, and Fortress, this guy, into this guy, which then special summons more. So if you go into this guy, special summon something, special summon this from the graveyard, and turn this guy into this guy, you special summon something else. So you could have special summoned a tuner and a non-tuner to go into another one of these guys. So it's crazy. It's quite complicated to get your head around, but once you do, you understand how retarded it is. I prefer pure Karakuri myself, but I'm gonna test this version anyway, just because it's hideously explosive.